Vitamins, minerals, amino acids, and their roles in health are the most critical aspects affecting you and your family's lives. For detailed information on all of these elements, please go to our educational programs. Vitamins, minerals, and amino acids and their effects on health, and minerals and their effects on health. This video focuses on the flaws as well as the deficiencies of the supplement industry as per production, screening of raw materials, and FDA compliance. Let's first look at the flaws of the supplement industry. The supplement industry is over a $40 billion industry with little or no oversight. Lack of oversight from health agencies on supplement production allows companies to utilize poor quality and often toxic raw materials, enabling heavy metal toxicity such as lead, arsenic, mercury, and harmful microorganism growth to enter supplement production. Advertisers have spent nearly $900 million on vitamin, mineral, and supplement products over the past year, and the advertisements should be seen with much skepticism. This includes $239 million on advertisements for vitamins and minerals and $640 million on ads for nutritional supplements, according to Kantar Media's 2018 Mars Consumer Health Study. Most of these funds are utilized not for producing a high-quality product, but instead, these advertising dollars go into packaging and enticing advertising, hoping uninformed individuals will purchase these products based on false claims and fancy packaging. In a survey of representatives of the sporting and athletic goods industry in the United States, it was found that in 2022, the sector spent $1.58 billion on advertising. In the preceding year, the industry's ad expenditures amounted to $1.2 billion. September 21, 2023. Gatorade, for instance, spends almost 7% to 10% of its total revenue on advertising. In 2021, for example, they spent $193 million on digital, print, and national TV advertising and earned a revenue of $2.6 billion that year. June 7, 2023. Most consumers don't know that most of a company's funds are spent on packaging and advertising, not on the quality of the raw materials in the product. A consumer usually cannot detect, through smell, touch, or sight, that a product is safe, or if it will work as suggested. The packaging and labeling of a supplement must be up to present standards, which change every year. Supplement facts must be updated according to FDA regulatory standards. If not, what consumers read may not be accurate. An example, such as the amount of vitamin C per serving and the percent daily value of an ingredient, may be misrepresented. This is important, particularly if a consumer takes a supplement for a specific health reason. For many products sold on the internet from unknown companies, labeling is fraudulent and needs to be accurate as to what is contained in the product. This is a significant concern that consumers should be aware of. The Federal Trade Commission (FTC) enforces laws outlawing unfair or deceptive acts or practices, ensures that consumers get accurate information about dietary supplements to make informed decisions about these products. If any supplement company makes a health claim about their product, they must substantiate it with scientific data. What's the responsibility of a company that makes supplemental products for consumption? Let's take a look at the basics. It is up to a company to take the extra step and cost of choosing a quality lab with up-to-date technology, such as spectroscopy, to analyze raw materials properly so heavy metals and microorganism growth do not enter the final product. It is much more cost-effective for most supplement and herbal companies to avoid this critical foundational step because of cost. But it ensures that the supplement you consume is safe for you and your children. A supplement company must take the time to research and choose a lab with specific qualifications to achieve quality assurance goals. A state-of-the-art lab with qualified and vetted biochemists will provide proper oversight that will go into a supplement before production. This will ensure a product is safe to consume. Companies should use a quality lab to provide certain compliances that must be followed, such as CGMP and NSF. Let's look at these compliances that are critical and that a lab should have, but few do. Let's start with CGMP, which refers to the current good manufacturing practice regulations enforced by the FDA. CGMP provides systems that ensure the proper design, monitoring, and control of manufacturing processes and facilities. Adherence to the CGMP regulations ensures products' identity, strength, quality, and purity by requiring manufacturers of medications and supplements to control manufacturing operations adequately. This includes establishing robust quality management systems, obtaining appropriate raw materials of high quality, establishing robust operating procedures, detecting and investigating product quality deviations, and maintaining reliable testing laboratories. This formal system of controls helps prevent contamination, mix-ups, deviations, failures, and errors. This assures that products meet their quality standards. The CGMP requirements were established to be flexible to allow each manufacturer to decide individually how to best implement the necessary controls by using scientifically sound design, processing methods, and testing procedures. The flexibility in these regulations allows companies to use modern technologies and innovative approaches to achieve higher quality through continual improvement. Accordingly, the C in CGMP stands for current, requiring companies to use up-to-date technologies and systems to comply with the regulations. While CGMP requires testing, more than testing is needed to ensure quality. In most instances, testing is done on a small batch sample so that most of the batch can be used rather than destroyed by testing. Therefore, products must be manufactured under conditions and practices required by the CGMP regulations to ensure that quality is built into the design and manufacturing process at every step. Facilities must be in good condition. Equipment must be properly maintained and calibrated with qualified, fully trained, and reliable employees. Reproducible processes are a few examples of how CGMP requirements help assure product safety and efficacy. The manufacturer should also have NSF compliance. Let's look at NSF, a global organization. NSF is a public health and safety organization. It is the trusted authority for health standards, testing, certification, consulting, and training for food, water, health products, and the environment. The dietary and nutritional supplements industry has grown tremendously in the last decade. The fact that these products do not receive the same regulation as prescription or over-the-counter drugs raises questions in the minds of many consumers as it should. This is why NSF developed the nation's first independent testing standard and product certification program strictly for dietary supplements. The program protects consumers by testing for harmful levels of contaminants and certifying that supplements contain the ingredients listed on the label and nothing else. NSF certifies products against NSF ANSI 173, the only American national standard that establishes requirements for the ingredients in dietary and nutritional supplements. There are three main components of the NSF Dietary Supplement Certification Program. Label Claim Review, to certify that what's on the label is in the bottle. Toxicology Review, to certify product formulation. We don't test for efficacy. Contaminant Review, to ensure the product contains no undeclared ingredients or unacceptable levels of contaminants. In addition to certification under NSF ANSI 173, supplements specifically intended for use by athletes are evaluated to NSF Certified for Sport Registered Trademark. This program helps protect against the adulteration of products and verifies label claims against product contents. NSF screens supplements for 280 substances banned by most major athletic organizations, as well as undeclared ingredients including stimulants, narcotics, steroids, diuretics, beta-2 agonists, masking agents, and other substances. The NSF Certified for Sport Registered Trademark is recognized by the NFL, NFL Players Association, MLB, MLB Players Association, PGA, LPGA, and Canadian Centre for Ethics in Sports. Very few labs have both qualifications because of the expense and auditing required by the FDA and NSF. Hydrex and Co has both CGMP and NSF compliances. Consumers should ask about the quality of supplement products they are consuming. CGMP and NSF should be on the label. If it is not, that supplement should be avoided. This includes any advertised product. Read labels, ask questions from the producer. Consuming supplement formulas that do not have at least these standards. Consumers must be aware that most supplements on the market today are tainted with toxic byproducts and microorganism growth produced in environments that are not humidity controlled, which can lead to mold growth and possible health risks. Many supplement companies today avoid the cost and bypass these requirements, compromising the quality of their supplements, which can affect your family's health. Another step that should be taken is to ask for a COA, Certificate of Analysis, to prove that proper screening of toxic heavy metals and microorganism growth has been tested at the source. Before purchasing a supplement, consumers should ask the company for a COA, Certificate of Analysis, to prove that they have screened the raw materials used in production for heavy metal levels and microorganism growth. If they fail to provide a COA, that company should be avoided. Be particularly aware of products coming into the United States. These companies do not have the same stringent standards. Let's be wise in choosing a supplement in the same way we choose our food. You and your family's health may depend on it. Here are some statistics where supplements can fill the gap, where food deficiencies are present, which is now common. The United States comes in last again on health, compared to other countries. Americans are still struggling with their health and rank last against citizens of 10 other rich countries, yet another new survey finds. In comparison to adults in the other 10 countries, adults in the United States are sicker and more economically disadvantaged. Since 1980, the United States has had the first or second lowest probability of surviving to age 50 among the 17 peer countries. Americans who do reach age 50 arrive in poorer health than their counterparts in other high-income countries. As older adults, they face more significant morbidity and mortality from chronic diseases that arise from risk factors, for example, smoking, obesity, diabetes, that are often established earlier in life. With proper lifestyle habits and quality supplementation, individuals can achieve great health strides, lowering healthcare costs and decreasing degenerative conditions. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Our products and more content can be found at hydrexsupplements.com.